now we're going back to the car.
Whose idea was it to walk this way?
The next thing, what?
So whose idea was it to walk this way?
This was your idea. Heading back. We parked down the road because of that.
What happened? Hey, you're right. I don't know what that was about. He's been silent for hours. He doesn't like filming, I guess. So we are still at Yellowstone. We just ate lunch in the car, and Joel is walking the dog. My goodness, what is happening? Let's get your beak. Here. Seriously, he hasn't made a sound the whole time. We are sitting in a parking lot where you can walk over to see Old Faithful, and we are gonna do that next. The guide said it would go off around 4:35 plus or minus 13 minutes. So we are waiting for that. It's about 3:45 right now. I didn't say you couldn't say anything with all due respect.
Don't be a Richard.
It's my new favorite saying. We saw it on a sign.
We apologize to all the Richards in the world, especially my buddy Richard. Sorry, Richard. Well, after this, we're going to a lake and then the Grand Canyon of Yellowstone. We left our trailer behind, which is nice. It's the second time we've done that, and it just feels like freedom driving around without it.
Yeah, it's much nicer to not have to worry about it. We just saw somebody come through with a huge fifth wheel. It looked like a nightmare.
Yeah, you just have to plan a little bit more when you have your trailer with you, and being the middle of July on a Friday in Yellowstone, there's a lot of people out, so it's just nice not having to worry about it. It's much easier to park. It's Thursday?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh man, nice. Well,
we gained an hour and you just gained a day.
yeah. Well, I'm not mad about that.
Reliving Friday.
It's going pretty good so far. It was crazy getting in here, but that's how these parks are in the summertime.
It's because there were 3 buffalo on the side of the road. Or bison. We gotta look that up. I don't know if they're the same thing or not.
The neat thing when you come into Yellowstone is we were in Idaho where we're camping, and then we were in Montana, and now we're in Wyoming. So we get to throw a couple more stickers on the old trailer, The weather's pretty good, but it is windy.
Yeah, it's like blow you down windy.
Yeah,
shiver me timbers, blow me down.
What was the last spring we stopped at?
That was the Grand Prismatic one?
Yeah, it was beautiful, but there was hats everywhere. And when we were walking out, we were just calling out the hats that we knew would be missing.
Oh yeah, some of those people were coming back without their hats for sure. Okay, American bison is native to North and South America and Europe, while the other two buffalo species reside in Africa and Asia. Buffalo do not roam on the American West. Instead, they are indigenous to South Asia, water buffalo, and Africa, Cape buffalo, while bison are found in North America and parts of Europe. Bison are the hipsters of the two animals, sporting thick beards. Buffalo are beardless.
Huh. Well, I'll be.
Thanks, Britannica.com.
Well, you about ready to go walk around a little bit?
Yeah.
Let's do this.
Okay, so today is Friday, and we just came into West Yellowstone to do our laundry and get some breakfast and do a little shopping. So I got a shirt, and we got a shirt for Bennett. We got them made, which is fun. I've never done that before. It reminded me of the little shops in Myrtle Beach that we used to always go to when I was a kid, but I never got a shirt made, so that was fun. And we are heading back to camp. We're a little bit late for checkout, but they said it wasn't a big deal, but we had to do our laundry, so we got that all done. And we are heading today to we're gonna drive through Grand Teton National Park and go to Jackson, Wyoming, and then we're gonna see, well, actually, we were gonna see how far east we could get, but we already made a reservation at a KOA because there was only one spot left, so.
Hey, buddy.
Hopefully he can hold it together. He was sleeping while we were shopping, so. Let's see. Anyway, we are going to camp in Du Bois, Wyoming, and yeah, we got a reservation at a KOA, so we'll have hookups, and then the next night we know we're gonna be boondocking, so. All right, I'm gonna deal with that, and we will check in later.
What's that?
Spit it out.
Oh no. Thank you, down.
Good morning. We are just about to check out of the KOA in Du Bois. We are running late in a shocking turn of events. Checkout was at 11. It's now, I don't know, like 10 after or so. But I realized we didn't take many videos yesterday, so I wanted to kind of catch up on where we're at and what we're doing. We are in Wyoming, and we stayed at a KOA last night, but we got in much later than we thought we were going to. We got in, I think it was like 11, maybe a little later. We paid for a KOA, but we didn't really use any of the services. So right now we're trying to use some Wi-Fi and charge some things. I didn't get to take a shower this morning because the baby kept me up pretty much all night, and I ended up sleeping until 10. So I've only been up for about an hour, and this little guy, he's been a little bit of a stinker, but that's okay. So I'm gonna get him dressed and get ready to hit the road. We are heading to a place called Casper today. We are headed after that to Devil's Tower, which is still in Wyoming, and then up to Badlands National Park in South Dakota. Last night we wanted to go see the Tetons, and we were a little bit delayed on the road, as happens with a baby. When we were driving by, it was kind of dusk, sunset time, and we ended up not going through the actual park, but just driving alongside of it. So we just pulled over at a like viewpoint, and I fed the baby. He got some really cool pictures, and we just kept driving. It was awesome looking. It was so beautiful. I couldn't believe it. So today we are headed over to Casper, and we're gonna camp there. We got partial hookups so that I can shower because I slept in too late today to shower. Bennett, how you doing? When we're not in the car, we're trying to have him lay flat as much as possible because he seems super happy when he's not in that car seat. And actually, it's not set up right now, but this is our stroller. It's got the bassinet attachment. It has been a lifesaver. This guy loves laying on his back. He's much happier when he's like this than in the car seat. And so whenever we stop, we would put him in there. It's been really nice to have that. We also have an Ergo and a Kia Babies wrap, which we've used both a lot, but he sleeps when he's in those, and we kind of want him sleeping in the car. We try to use the stroller as much as we can, but sometimes it just doesn't work, and sometimes we need him to sleep because he hasn't. So it's been working out really well so far. He had a rough day, but for the most part he's been really good. We're pretty happy about that. And we are hitting the road.